location, like a street sign or a landmark? No, Mom. This field is so wide, I see only corn stalks in every direction. Oh no. Call 911. They'll be able to track your location. I will. Have you called 911? I'm still calling them, Mom. Okay. Mom, the operator said I'm in a farm in Berna. What are you doing there? That is so far away from your school. I really don't have a recollection of how I got here, Mom. Okay, don't be upset. The operator tell you how to get out of there. She said they sent a dispatch to go here, take me, and drive me back to school. But she said I should help them find exactly where I am, because I'm currently somewhere in the middle of a 1,000-acre cornfield. But how would you do that? She told me to walk eastward. She said I'll come upon a small house in 2 kilometers. She says the house is owned by the farmer who owns this land, a Mr. Jeffries. She told me to knock at the house. She says they know Mr. Jeffries and he'll give me any help I need. She's making you walk? Yes, Mom. Oh, my poor daughter. If only I knew where that farm is. I'd go there myself. I know, Mom. I might take a long time because I can't walk fast enough. I haven't been eating in the past days. Oh, that's terrible. Pause whenever you feel tired. Don't force yourself to keep going if you feel bad. Okay, Mom. Take good care always, dear. I love you. I love you too, Mom. Have you made it? No, Mom. Please give me time. I'm still on my way there. Okay, take care. Mom, I feel scared. What's going on? I reached Mr. Jeffrey's house. I knocked on his door. When he opened his door and saw me, he suddenly banged the door shut, and he screamed from inside his house. That is so mean of him, telling me to stay away from his house and to never come back again. Why would he do that? I have no idea. I thought he would be nice because 911 knows him. Just stand a few feet away from his house, somewhere safe, where there's a shade. Maybe he's just drunk or in a bad mood. Okay, Mom? And wait for the dispatch. They're here already, a police car. Good. I hope they won't treat me like Mr. Jeffries did. Just let me know if they treat you unjustly. I will. I'll talk to them now. Okay. The police are driving me back to school. Good. When they arrived, the policeman asked me if Mr. Jeffries didn't allow me into his house. I'm glad they noticed that. I told them Mr. Jeffries screamed at me, telling me to stay away from his house, and had shut his door at me. The policeman looked alarmed and left the car to go to Mr. Jeffries' house. So what did Mr. Jeffries say this time? I don't know. The policewoman called me over and made me sit inside the car while the policeman was in the house. I waited inside the car. A few minutes later, the policeman returned. What did he say? He suddenly looked cynical of me if I had been to Mr. Jeffries' house yesterday. What? I said no. He said that Mr. Jeffries said I knocked on his door yesterday morning and that he had received me warmly. That is a terrible lie. He had given me food and water, and he had tried to talk to me, but I had suddenly become aggressive and crashed my cup and my plate by throwing them into his kitchen. That is an outrageous lie. How dare he invent stories about you? The policeman asked me to go into Mr. Jeffrey's house and see the part of his kitchen that I had reportedly damaged. Mr. Jeffries himself was behind the policeman. The coward. He looked apologetic and was beckoning me to go out of the car. I got scared. I told the policeman I didn't do it. You were just telling the truth. Then I confessed to him that I woke up yesterday feeling tired and with mud on my dress, and that I had no recollection of the past hours. But you got that mud from 2 days ago, and you were sick. The policeman noticed the color of my face, and his face suddenly became worried, asking me if I was sick. I told him I had been very sick. I'm glad he's so observant. The policewoman touched my forehead and told the 2 men I was having a severe fever. The policeman and Mr. Jeffries spoke to each other quietly. Then Mr. Jeffries approached me with a very concerned face. There, he should learn to be nicer. He apologized to me for what he did and for not understanding. Then he invited me into his house, telling me he'll give me water and steak. Oh, that is sweet of him. but the policeman stopped him, saying I must be taken back to school as soon as possible. The policeman and policewoman got into the car and drove away, as Mr. Jeffries stood outside his house, still looking very apologetic. We are now on the highway. Oh, I'm glad that episode is over. I wish I will never end up in that field again.